Have you been asked to calculate the average income tax rate for a company when you're just given the income tax expense and the net income and you're not quite sure how to do it? Well, you've come to the right place because I'm Professor Capko and I'm going to show you exactly how easy it is to do that in today's video. But first, I want to say I believe something wonderful is about to happen for you, so be on the lookout for it. And now, back to the video. In our example here, we're given an income tax expense that's been paid and the amount of the net income for the company. And we're asked to calculate the average income tax rate. So this is going to be in the form of a percentage because it's a rate. So how much tax they paid is the 30,000, but we want to know how much is that as a percentage basis of the money they made. Well, we can't base it directly on net income because the net income figure is after the income tax is paid. So we have to back it out and figure out exactly how much they made prior to the tax. So how that looks is we have income before taxes, and that's whatever amount that is. And from that, we would subtract out the income tax expense. And that would give us our net income figure. So we have an income before taxes. We would subtract out the income tax expense, and that would give us our net income figure. Thank you for the thumbs up. Those really help us here grow the channel. So if you are getting value, hit that thumbs up button, and it's much appreciated. In our example, the only things we know is the income tax expense. We know that's 30,000. And we know that the net income is 45,000. What we need here, first of all, to figure this out is the net income before taxes. And the way we'd find that, whatever this is, we'd subtract this to get this. Well, if we add this back in, then we can get this, right? If we have our unknown is our X, that's our income before taxes, and we subtract from that the income tax expense, the 30,000. I'm doing this algebraically, and that equals our $45,000 net income. To solve for X, which again is our income before taxes, all I need to do is add 30,000 to each side, doing some basic algebra here. And I bring down my X. This goes away, and you could do this in your head, but I'm going to use my PA2 Plus calculator. If you're wanting a calculator like this one, I've got one linked in the description. It's a great calculator. 30,000 plus 45,000 is equal to 75,000. That is our income before taxes. So 75,000. This is the number on which you pay taxes, because this number, the net income, is after the taxes are already paid. So we've got to figure out the rate based on this number here. So the way I'm going to do that is I'm going to take the 75,000, that's the income before taxes, and I'm going to make that my denominator. And my numerator is going to be the tax expense, which is the 30,000. Because we pay $30,000 on the 75,000, that's going to give us our tax rate as a decimal. So let's put that in. I'm going to clear this just to make it as clear as possible. I put in my numerator 30,000 and I divide, because it's a division problem, by 75,000. That gives me 0.40 as my average income tax rate. It's as a decimal, and as I told you, I want this as a percentage. And to do that, if you don't remember how to convert a decimal to a percentage, I've linked a video up here just as a reminder. I'm going to take this, I'm going to multiply it by 100. And of course, that moves the decimal place over 2, and that gives me 40%. So our income tax rate, our average income tax rate is 40%. I can check that in reverse. I could take the $75,000 that I found to be our income prior to taxes and multiply it by the 40% tax rate. And here I've got the percent button. And that gives me $30,000, which was our income tax expense. So you can work it backward like that to double check your work. And in this case, it worked out. This is correct. And our average income tax rate in this case is $40,000. That is all I have for you today in this video. If you are finding this sort of information helpful and you would like to get more of it, and you would like to be able to ask questions and get me to respond or to create videos for you, consider becoming a member of the channel. Next to the subscribe button, there's a join button. You click on that and it's got the various membership options. And you would find that there's lots of benefits when you join this channel, including early access to videos. You also get your questions answered with perhaps a video created by me, so you can ask for a particular problem be worked out. And you also get some live chats with me, so as well as some members only videos. So consider becoming a member. Also, go ahead and subscribe and hit that notification bell so you never miss a video. Now make it an awesome day. Thank you.